Hi guys, just a quick update from Teacher T today. If you want to watch how to reset that service spanner, then please fast forward to
6 minutes 39.
Anyway, I just want to give you a quick update about my tour, mine and Mrs. T's tour for the last 6 days. We're only on part 3, I think, of the video that's going to be released on Friday. I'm doing this in between times because actually we're now back from the tour, and I just found it so difficult to edit the videos and ride at the same time. So I think I managed to do 2 on the tour. But the rest of them, they have to wait until I have time to edit. And I'm back to work at school anyway. What I wanted to talk to you about today is the engine management light that came on the first day of our tour. Totally devastating. I've been preparing for this tour for months, and on the day of travel, my engine management light comes on. And there was a reason for that, and I said I would reveal it in the videos, and I don't think I've included it in the videos, and there's no real way I can relate that in the video. So I just wanted to tell you what happened today, if that's okay. And it was all due to my charging cable. This is what caused it, and the reason I know why it caused it was because not only did my engine management light came on, but also my time changed. And I only recently made a video, a tongue-in-cheek video, the 5 hacks with your Meteor 650 with my daughter, and there were some of you screaming at me, you don't do it like that, you do it like this. And I'd never even contemplated that before, and you were right. So I'm going to show you the correct way to install your phone charging cable. Now, my hack wasn't to show you how to charge the phone, it was to show you how to close the side cover, because it can be extremely difficult to close unless you lubricate this rubber and this pin. So I did that about 3 weeks ago. It's a little bit dry now, but as long as that's lubricated, it closes fine. If that's a dry rubber, it goes hard and the lid won't close. So that was my hack, not how to charge the phone cable. But when I demonstrated the phone cable, I put my cable like this, and a lot of you were screaming at me, no! So I take it on board, because when I closed that side panel, I actually pierced my cable and I caused a short on the bike, and that's what caused my engine management light to come on. See there, I've got a split in the cable. So you guys were right, Teacher T was wrong, and what you need to do is fold your cable around like this, and then it doesn't get cut or trapped by the side panel cover. And not only that, it just works out the right length for charging to my tank bag onto my new phone charging case, which I didn't think I would be using, and then I ended up using all the time on my travel. So this tank and tail bag came in handy on my trip. I didn't think I would use this because, being where it is, it's not in peripheral vision, so I didn't think I would use it. But I always use my Royal Enfield Tripper, which I find invaluable. But you do need to charge the phone and keep the display running all the time for that not to cut out. This is what we've learnt. So same as the Himalayan, you've got to have the phone screen running. To do that, you've got to have it permanently charged. And since I did that, I navigated to the south of Thailand and back again purely on the Tripper, and it worked fine. So have your display on and the Tripper will never trip out. And even when you turn the ignition off, go for a cup of coffee somewhere, come back, it still remembers the trip every time. So you don't have to reload anything or do anything again. I love the Tripper. I know there's a lot of you that hate it, but I actually love it. So please, if you can, use your Tripper. And thank you guys for pointing me correctly on the phone charging cable. I've learnt my lesson. Teacher T is not an expert. You know what they say about experts. An X is a has-been, and a spurt is a drip under pressure. So thank you guys for helping me with that, and that definitely saved my bacon, because I really thought I had an engine management problem, but when I saw the hole in the cable and my time changed, I realized that I could continue the journey. It was just an electrical fault briefly while I was charging one of my cameras. So that's pretty much it, guys. a brief video from me. Up next is how to reset that spanner indicator for servicing. I would really like you to, if you can, watch episode 2 of our touring Thailand video. That is probably one of the best videos I've ever made. Even YouTube says so, because people who watch it from beginning to end without quitting, but it's had no views. I don't understand why YouTube aren't pushing that harder, because it meets their criteria of 100% view when people watch it. So please, if you can you watch episode 2 of Touring Thailand with Teacher T? That would help me greatly. And look forward to episode 3 coming out very soon. I think there's going to be 6 episodes. It was 6 days of traveling. Each episode is 1 day. And we had a great adventure on this bike, 2,400 kilometers, and everything worked like it should do. The new backrest, the new seats, the new tank bag, the new phone cover, everything worked fantastic. Even my belt drive is still on there, and it coped well with that journey. Even though, I must admit, I did carry my chain and sprockets on the way, because I was unsure if I broke down in the south of Thailand with a belt, I would never get a belt here quickly, and I needed to be back in time for school. So I carried the extra weight of chain and sprockets just in case I didn't need to. But there we go. I just wanted to let you know, guys, know about that as well. So there we go. Service spanner up next. How to reset your service spanner if you do your own servicing on the bike. The only thing I need to do now is reset my flashing spanner. There we go. I've got my flashing service indicator spanner. If I put the bike in neutral and start the bike, the engine management light does go off. The ABS will go off once the bike moves. Anyway, how do we get rid of this flashing spanner? So we're going to turn the bike on. We're going to press the information button until we see trip B. Once we see trip B, then we're going to hold the button in for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to switch off the ignition, but still keep the information button held in. 30 seconds. 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Turn on the ignition, still holding in the information button. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's gone out. It's gone. The spanner's gone. I don't need to take my bike to a Royal Enfield Centre to get the spanner removed.